I thought I'd record some Stanley Parable. In this video, I'm going to be doing the regular, simple run through of the Stanley Parable. You do everything the narrator tells you to do, and you just get through the game normally.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Finally!
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
He
how
sounds
long to push
really
them,
boring.
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year.
He never sleeps.
Although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
He lives in a
Though he
box
had
in
been
his
made
own
exactly
universe.
for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Until one day.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
He entered the
Something
Stanley
he would
Parable.
never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
He's gonna end.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Thank you, narrator. You just told me what to do. I would have never known that. Look at that painting. I love it. I love the painting. Be my Valentine. Computer. Boop. What's in here? Why is that door open? Boop. Boop. 415. Boop.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But this door looks so much nicer. I mean, the right, left. Most people are right-handed, but some people are left-handed. I don't know which one to do. Well, I already said I was gonna follow the story, so... Right. Just kidding, we're gonna go to the left. There's a long, empty hallway.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Tips for not
Stanley
getting
decided
fired.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Oh my god. This is amazing. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
This is so stupid.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But it's so much easier to go down than it is up. Fine. I like how outside, there's no sunlight. The entire world is just white. This building is the entire universe. Okay, what's this way? Computer. Oh. I wanted to do a boop thingy on it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Well,
Shocked,
I'm here.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh no.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh no.
Yet incredibly,
I
by
got
simply
it
pushing
right.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He
It was
stepped into
totally
the
sheer
opened
luck.
passageway.
What's this way? A wall. What's this way? Another wall and a button. Boop. No, let me out, let me out, let me out. No, no. I did not agree to this.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Yeah,
it was
long
a
load
stirring of
times.
emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Because I'm going into
This
a creepy
question will
basement.
not go unanswered for long.
This is a super creepy basement. Why is this even here?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
914 immediately. Oh. What's this say? Why would I want to go into the mind control facility when I can escape? Let's escape. Not. Yeah, escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What does they say escape?
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Is that another button? Boop.
Lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
I don't want to
thought
know.
to himself.
I'm leaving.
Did he have the strength
Goodbye.
to find out?
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I want to leave. Boop.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wow. Why in the world would they hire so many people? What job would they do that takes that many people? I can't remember my number. It was like 4, 15, 13 or something. Pew.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Oh,
Was
I saw
this
one
the
that
only
said
reason
fired.
He was happy with his boring job, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. Just like everyone else here. Even that guy right there. It says fired. That guy was fired. Okay, let's go up the weird, creepy lift.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, but it says mind control status offline. So, I'm not being mind controlled. And if I am, it's by the stupid narrator. He's the one that's mind controlling me. And besides, if it's offline, then I'm just here by myself. Everyone else escaped. 5. 5. I like the 5. Okay. Whoa, that's a big TV.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
On, off. But it's already off. I'm turning something off that was already off. How does that work? Turn it off. Oh! Did I just kill myself? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Can't move. Screen is black. I think I turned off the game. No, I hear stuff. I hear things.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won!
Oh my god.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
What if I don't
And
want
yet,
freedom?
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
What if I don't want to? That seems super fake. I feel like I go in there, the mind control will turn back on, and I'll be a slave. I don't wanna. Screw you! I'll do it anyway. Okay. I'm gonna try and look up to see if this is like a building or something.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Cutscene.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I'm not happy. That was a sucky ending. I am not happy. No. That's it? That's lame. Well, I end this episode here. Next video, I'm gonna be doing nothing he tells me to do. So, goodbye.